You're gonna wait to find out we knew what we were doing to post this, right?
No, hell no. Hi there, Clay Nation Racing. It's Friday, August 9th, 2024, and it has been a rough couple of weeks. Last weekend I tried to get the car going, and we were going to try to make our way over to Mountain View. They had a really nice looking street stock race, which apparently was a bit of a demo derby, so maybe it's good I didn't go. But I was trying to go, and I had my some new friends of mine from RV Nurse that were going to go check out the racing for the first time, and they were Jeremy was going to help me, and it was going to be fun. So I spent all day Friday and all day Saturday. Woke up really early Saturday morning trying to get the car going, and we just couldn't. And the end of my fun at Harris Speedway made me realize that the car was not happy. And so you're going to see some video that I took last week when I went down to my buddy Nick's, and we scaled the car and we tried our best to get it square, and we couldn't. We got it close, but we couldn't really square it. And then when I got home, I changed the gear out, and I couldn't get the axles back in. So the housing is bent. I have confirmed that because I swapped axles, and no axle at all will go on the passenger side on the right rear. So it's pretty much toast. I don't have to replace it. Actually, replacing a housing, a couple of people have sent me a few. For a 9-inch floater housing, there's some on the marketplace for $200 or so. But apparently, you can also straighten them out. I just haven't reached out to anyone because, again, it's been a rough couple of weeks. Both just being bummed out about the car being in the shape that it's in, and just my regular job has been a bit trying lately. Just a lot of challenges. Nothing wrong with the job, but it's just I've been having problems with a project I've been working on. So, but anyway, the point being that the car is down, and I'm going to go ahead and take the opportunity now to, like I said at the end of the Harris Speedway video, go ahead and shut it down for the summer, for the fall. I don't know how long it'll be down, but replace the front end body panels. We'll replace the body panels that I already wanted to kind of get done before I put the wrap on there. So get the body prep for wrap, but while the body's off, go ahead and make sure we'll straighten the frame where I found that it was bent from its crash, and apparently the housing also was bent from that crash from the previous owner. And then get all of that squared up properly, and then check the springs, get the spring rates right, and do a proper conditioning of the body of the car. So today is Monday, July 29th, and I'm down in Sevierville hanging out with Nick, who unfortunately has been featured on my video with probably the worst luck I've ever seen of anybody.
That's me.
Yeah, so he blew up right when we were starting hot laps. His car's over there somewhere, and yeah, so he's waiting to figure out his motor situation before he gets back on the road, but he was kind and gracious enough to help me try to balance this car out. So we got the car here, we're gonna scale it, we're gonna measure it. I don't know what I'm doing. Nick has a pretty good idea. He did it in his car. So we'll just record that adventure and see how it goes. All right, so the first thing we measured real quick before we really got started was the hub to hub on the left front tires. So I measured center hub to center hub there, and then center hub to center hub on the other side. And my left side tires are 106 inches apart, and my right side tires are 107.5 inches apart. So my right tires are 1.5 inches more spread than my left tires. Is that good? I don't know, but that's what it is.
8 and 7/8.
What is it?
8 and 7/8.
And what is that, my right hub? So that's the right side.
I measure it on the straight part of the front of you. But yeah, I basically put a mark there so you always know that's where you check the curve. Right will be 7 3/4. 8 and 7/8. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's basically 9.
Okay.
Put 9. 10 1/4.
Whoa.
See where you're at.
Right? It's gonna be. I hope it's really wrong, because that'll make me feel better. Because I was so garbage last night or Saturday night. Moment of truth. All right, what are we starting with here? Nick, do the explaining, because
You got negative bite.
do I really?
Yeah, in the rear. No you don't. But your front's really off, so that's gonna cause your steering to be off. We can get that number closer. All right, so new scaling with 3,018 pounds.
Oh, okay.
You got 40-ish pounds of bite in the rear. It's 836 front left, 620 front right.
Still way off.
Lower it 3/4.
Okay.
So when you look on the paper,
7 3/4. No, it'd be 9 1/4 if it's 1.5 inches of scale.
okay, that's perfect. So go ahead and take it down. Where's the scale at? Oh, we started at 9 1/4. That would have been 7 1/4. Or no, what was it? 9 3/4. Started.
It would have been 9 1/4 with the scale.
And we start, but it was 7 3/4 what we started
Without
with.
the scale, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go down another 1/4 inch.
Okay. All right, so we have lowered the front left and front right, so I'm trying to get them to even out. How's the rear bite looking? Oh, it's almost all
Well,
gone.
you're not sitting in it.
Oh, that's true.
I don't think that this side's got any adjustment on it.
Oh, it's
So
already
we might have to get it out of that other side. Let me see what the other side is.
it's already pegged.
Yeah. Where is all your lead?
They're in weird spots.
I seen a piece.
There's
right?
a piece right here.
How big was that boy that had your car?
Tiny, like, well, compared to me, he's tall and
You
skinny.
need to go take that lead off the side of your seat. Over there on the frame.
Oh, is there some?
Yeah, take it off.
Oh, okay. And we can move it somewhere else.
Move it.
Yeah. So how do you know how much of the jack bolt we have left to go? How can you tell?
Because up top there's none left.
Oh.
Once you screw it in all the way, you ain't got nothing left.
Oh.
Yeah, take this off now.
Okay.
How much right here? So we just adjusted the rear end. So we haven't done anything with scaling it yet, but get a little mental image right here, and then we're gonna 200, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 250 pounds off on the front, and then now we got more weight in the back rear than we do on the back left. All right, we'll tune back in a minute.
Let's get this YouTubing thing down. It looks okay. I was concerned that it was going to be like way too low.
All right, sit in it, and you'll do the weight on the top and the height on the bottom.
Weight on the top, height on the bottom.
Yeah, that way.
Put a W here and an H there, so just in the margin there. Yeah.
Yeah. That way you get your weights and your heights, and then that'll be our new one. I want to move that one piece of lead one more time, and if it doesn't do what we want it to do, then we'll put it back.
Okay.
758 and 715.
Tell me when to start riding.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this on here somewhere. 9 3/4.
The right rear?
Yeah, minus an inch and a half.
9 3/4, which would be 8 3/4, 8 1/4. Okay. So 7 1/4.
How about 7 3/4?
7 3/4.
Yeah.
So 6 1/4.
And that one's 9. So 7
and a half. All right.
More at 30 pounds difference.
There's your numbers.
Yeah. And then, so we were at, I want to be 10 to 10 and a half. And so if we was to get that jack bolt in the left rear, which is, we're trying to raise that number up. So if we jack this up, it'll raise that number up, but it'll also raise this side because we're short on this side.
Yeah.
And it raise it up. So if we just raise this one up, then it would raise both these ride heights up.
I think so.
Yeah. So.
But it's still got to be a world of difference. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What, it was 200 pounds different in the front, or
yeah,
300?
I don't remember.
Front right to front left.
With the go, yeah. You tap the screen to wake it up.
That's what we ended up with. It's hard to read our gibberish on the front page here, but yeah, so right there is what we started out with. 836 front left, 619 front right, 805 left rear, and 7061. We'll go back to the other one just for reference. Ended up getting it 30 pounds difference in the front, side to side, and the rear's got 160 pounds of bite. So it'll be a good starting point.
It's got to be better than it was. Yeah.
For some shade tree guys that don't really know what they're doing.
Don't know what we're doing at all.
I think we did pretty good.
Well, we won't know until I get it on the track again.
Yeah. All right.
It cannot be any harder to drive than it was this past weekend, though.
No, it should be a lot better.
It was so bad. Wait till you see the video. It was so bad.